Are you scared that you need to buy and sell in this market right now and you're just not sure what to do first? Well, this video is for you. By the way, if you guys don't know me, my name is Hussein Kabani. I am your favorite broker. I help my clients buy, sell, and invest in real estate, and we do some leasing. So if you guys have a specific situation, need help, or just want to talk real estate, because I have nothing better to do, why don't you guys click on my link below and schedule a time and let's connect. So if you need to buy and sell real estate right now, I'm telling all of my clients, let's make a list of what you actually want in your next property, okay? And let's go see 10 or 12 houses. If we go see these 10 or 12 houses and you tell me, hey, Hussein, I will buy 7 or 10 of these houses, I would say the best thing we could do right now is we could list your property for sale and feel out the market, see where it's going. And when we get an indication that we've got people that are interested in your property, we're gonna start going out and looking at other properties that we could shortlist. So when we do get an offer for your property and firm up or get close to firming up, we can go out and make an offer on this other side so we could tie your whole transaction together. On the flip side, if you tell me, hey, I'm looking for a bungalow with a detached garage, walkout basement, rental income. We all know that there's not going to be a lot of those out there, but we will still try the same exercise. We'll go out, we'll look at a bunch of properties. Likely in that situation, what's going to happen is out of the 10 properties we see, you're going to say, maybe I would buy that one property. In that case, guys, it's more likely that you're going to have to go out and purchase a property first and then come back and sell yours. Now, the concern that we always get with that is, well, what will I get for my property? How will I be sure that my property is going to be sold at an acceptable value so I can actually make the transition to the property I've already purchased? So when we're in a situation like that, for sure, it's a lot more difficult. If you have a very specific list and that inventory doesn't exist, for sure, there's more risk to this whole transaction. In that case, what I tell my clients is this: if your house was going to be worth $1.4 million, I would tell you, hey, let's just go conservative. Do your math with maybe 1.3 or 1.35 million, okay? Do your math on that. If you feel comfortable with what's happening over there with those numbers, then let's move forward with the purchase. And if you don't feel comfortable, I'd say we have to relook at the whole strategy again. But if you are having that picky list, that's really gonna be the only way that you're gonna get what you want and not risk being homeless. Because what we're really trying to do is we're trying to tie up the two transactions at the same time. So if you do want to buy first, you're going to have to be ultra aggressive, I would tell you, with your list price, your listing strategy, and you're going to have to be flexible with what happens in the market at the same time. In either situation, whether you're going to need to buy first or sell first, I would suggest is that we're going to do the transaction in the same market. So I don't want to experience a 2, 3, 4 week gap between you buying a property and us putting your property up for sale. I need that to happen immediately. So we have buyers right now that need to sell a property and need to buy a property. What are we going to do first? We're going to go into their house and we're going to basically assess what needs to happen to that property to put it onto the market, even though we're not going to do it right now. Maybe we're going to go take that picky buyer out and buy a property first, but we're going to do a complete walkthrough. We're going to tell you exactly what needs to happen to that property, what needs to be moved out, what can stay, what needs repair, all of that stuff. So you can start working on all of that, because when we go and buy a house, you're going to need to come around and sell your house right away. I want it on the market within 2 to 4 days of us purchasing another property, because I really need it to sell in the same market to ensure that we also don't have a gap in your transaction. So I would say, and I don't say this often, but I would say in this type of an environment, you need someone that actually knows what's going on in the market and how to time it correctly for your transaction. I don't think this is something that just anyone can pull off. It's people, I would say agents like me, that are in the market, that we have the pulse on the market, and almost on a day-to-day basis, we can notice small changes in the market, and that's what's actually going to be your success in making a successful transaction. Guys, if you have any questions about this, I would be more than happy to talk to you about it. There is a whole wide range of scenarios that can actually play out here, and yours is probably completely different than the next person. So what I encourage you guys to do right now is click below on my calendar link. I would love to set up a call with you guys, discuss your particular situation, and give you my input on how I would actually handle that situation. Until next time, guys, remember one thing: get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.